It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You are still locked into your Feel Good Breakfast show. Expresso, thank you so much for choosing to start your morning with us right here now. South African pop sensation Tebogo has joined 60 international artists, including Grammy Award-winning music legends for Spread a Smile, a song that has already hit over 10 million views. That's big, and generated an international following across more than 100 nations. Tebogo is joined by Grammy Award winner and Hollywood film composer Mark Isham. Welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Mark,
Thank you so much.
I watched the video and it's mind-blowing. I'm absolutely really excited for this interview. But where are you calling us from, Mark?
I'm in Los Angeles, about 20 miles north of Los Angeles, California.
Oh, wow. Thank you for taking some time up to join us this morning. I know that it's pretty late there right now. But the first question that I want to ask, the video was made by musicians with each of them recording their own performance from their houses around the world due to COVID-19 and the restrictions that were put in place. How did this come about and what was the idea behind it?
I think it came about, I got a call from just a friend of mine who's a bass player, and he said, I think this is happening. A bunch of people are starting this. There's this song. Do you want to be involved? And he said, Stanley Clarke is going to play. I said, well, if Stanley's, I will absolutely be there. And then the next thing I know, Chick was there, and Kate Ceberano, and Tebogo, and all these folks that I've played with and heard about, and it was just, the momentum was spectacular. It just took off.
It's superstars from all over the world, just bringing everyone together to spread a smile, which seems so simple. Tebogo, you are homegrown, South African, Cape Townian, and your talent has been shared with many, you know, from the popular singing competition. Why did you decide to be a part of this amazing collaboration? And how were the 60 musicians from all over the world selected to be a part of this?
For me, you know, it was quite an exciting experience for me in a sense that I was honored just to get a call. Robin Hogarth had called me. He's like, hey, T, do you want to do something exciting with musicians all over the world? And I was just like, how? My man, let's do the right thing. You know, I'll never say no to such. And I mean, even if I have to do it online, who's complaining, you know? So,
Exactly.
So it had happened, you know, I was just so excited. And, you know, for me, it was about the project. And when I knew it was about spreading a smile, you know, like, who's going to say no?
Exactly. And for us as South Africans, your supporters, it's very good to see you on a global platform. Mark, you are seen in the video playing the trumpet. Was this a complicated task, you know, to score the music to fit each musician's needs?
Well, I think the musicians these days are very technically minded. It's become a very high-tech profession, you know. We all have, I think, little recording studios at our homes, and so I think it was just fun. It just, the track that I got sent, it wasn't finished, but it still had this great energy and great spirit to it, and I just played along, and I had my son filmed it, and then we sent it in, and this great team assembled the whole thing, and I think you hit the nail on the head. It does exactly what the title says. It puts a smile on your face. It's just a great track in that way.
As I'm doing this interview, I have this big smile on my face because it's so exciting. But now more to, you know, towards the serious stuff, especially surrounding the pandemic, considering what is happening all over the world, is quite evident, right? A lot of countries still in lockdown during this period. What does the future look like within the realms of the music industry and artists like yourself? I'll start with you, Tebogo.
For me, thank you for the question. For me, it has been, I've always seen that we're all going to go into a digital age. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that the music's going to be separated. I mean, nothing can take away live music, of course. But I mean, if it can be done, you know, with wherever people are, that's the whole way about, you know, reaching the world, you know, and we don't have to be in contact that much until this pandemic can be, you know, just be contained.
That's a very good point. I think that it will bring people in the long run, musicians, closer together. I think, you know, I could call up Tebogo now and we could do a jam session together now that we know that this technology exists and it's not that hard. And it gives us an opportunity to really you know, if you can't get on a stage, this is the next best thing. And I think it gives performing musicians a great opportunity to keep playing. Those of us that write, of course, can keep writing and be ready for that next album and that next concert when things return to normal.
It allows artists to be creative and share their creativeness and talents with other artists all over the world. It's been such a pleasure interviewing you this morning. Thank you for joining us. And Mark, please go back to bed. Good night. Thank you for joining us right now.
Well, we just have to say that it's on the YouTube, and just all you have to do is log in and search a smile. I mean, to spread a smile, and it's right there. So
Exactly.
let's get the word out there, because it's really, really well worth it.
Very, very worth it. Trust you, me. I can attest to that. This uniquely inspired collaboration comprises an ensemble forming from their homes around the world. Artists participated from New York, Los Angeles, Melbourne, Cape Town, and more than a dozen other cities across Europe and the United States. Even though we are all keeping our distance, we are all in this together. Once again, thank you so much for joining us this morning on Expresso Show. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, well, here's the video.
I have to turn the slide on. Yeah.
Down and calm down.
Just angle it down.
Okay. Hey guys, all right.
Let's talk about something that ain't dangerous. How about this? Some things may be a little strange for us, but listen to this.
Yeah, we could start a new direction, affecting the future ahead. Spreading smiles for miles, a new kind of trend.
Want a new style? How about this? Let's talk about something that's courageous.
How about this?
Let's talk about something that's outrageous.
Put this at the top of your list.
Yeah, we could start a
New direction, affecting the future ahead.
Spreading smiles for miles, a new kind of trend.
Want a new style? Hey.
How about this?
Come on, hit me up with the pickup, y'all.
You're stuck and gonna see